When Toyota launched the Scion brand back in 2003, they were really trying to look for a more youthful market and attract more younger buyers. Now, one of the cars to really establish that was the Scion TC. And the TC has been out for about 10 years. Now, this one you're looking at right here is the 2014 TC 10 Series. Now, the 10 Series is going to give you some more nice amenities over the base model. It's going to give you more styling treatments, including projector beam headlights, some LED accenting lights, as well as premium cloth, as well as illuminated badges on the front and the rear, and they look really good at nighttime. So is the TC a good choice among younger buyers? Let's go ahead and find out. You do have remote keyless entry, of course. Now the TC 10 Series is also going to get you some upgraded wheels, some nice 18-inch alloys, and it's also going to give you this unique paint color, this silver unique paint color. Now surprisingly, they don't have push button start or smart key access on the TC. I feel like they need that feature. But you do have a manual driver's seat with a two-toned light black and a dark black cloth interior. But as you can see, the cabin is very driver oriented, especially when all the controls are facing more towards the driver. And the cabin looks very attractive. It's very appealing. And I have to say, I really love the steering wheel. Nice and thick, has a very nice grip to it. And I like this flat bottom part right here. Now, every TC you can get either comes with a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic transmission. The 6-speed is new for 2014. You do have manual shiftability as well as with rev matching. No backup camera available. I'm surprised about that. But this 10 Series with the shift knob looks very good, and it lights up at nighttime. Very nice. And here's your e-brake right here. Let's go ahead and turn the lights. You do have your hazards right there as well. Automatic driver's side window. Let's go ahead and pop the hood, check out the engine bay. And as you can see, this is number 3180 of the 3500 made of the TC 10 Series. You do have LED turn signal indicators integrated onto the mirrors. Definitely gives it a more stylish look. Now this one also has upgraded 8000K HID headlights. And as you can see, you have your LED accenting lights right there, which come with the 10 Series, like I said. And what you'll find here is Toyota's very familiar 2.5 liter inline 4-cylinder engine. Now this engine is also used in the Toyota Camry as well as the Toyota RAV4. 179 horses here with 173 pound-feet of torque. EPA estimates are 23 city and 31 highway. But what really sets this engine apart that differs from the Camry and the RAV4 is the exhaust note. It sounds much more louder than the RAV4 and the Camry. Now the TC comes very well equipped, and it starts at 19 grand for the base model, but it comes well equipped. You get standard features like HD radio, Bluetooth streaming audio, as well as hands-free calling, as well as a panoramic sunroof, and AM, FM, USB port, iPod integration, of course. And the main competitors of the TC, while it doesn't have any main direct competitors, I have to say probably the most main competitor of the TC is Scion's own FRS. But some noteworthy competitors are probably the Volkswagen Golf, the Honda Civic Si, and maybe the Ford Focus. But not many competitors in this class. You do have LED taillights as well. Rear window defroster, LED third brake light. You do have your power windows, your power door locks of course, and your power mirrors. Nice cloth on the armrest. Glad to see that Scion didn't put hard plastic. And let's go ahead and rev up the TC and see how that 2.5 4-cylinder sounds. Very nice, pretty good sounding 4-cylinder engine. Now, material and build quality and fit and finish, while it has definitely improved for the 2014 model year, you will notice that there's still many hard plastics and pretty cheap feeling plastics, to be honest. Very scratchy hard plastic right here. All hard plastic up here. However, it does look a little bit soft to the touch. This isn't really a luxury car. It's more of a driver-oriented car. It's not meant to have soft touch materials everywhere, of course. But these seats, I have to say, are very comfortable. Nice amount of side bolstering. It feel really nice, to be honest. And here's your center console. But your USB port and your aux input are right here, conveniently located. Your cup holders are right here. And then we come to Toyota/Scion's touchscreen system. And it works pretty well. It's very simple to use. You can browse your artists, everything like that. And the sound system is pretty good too. And then you have your Bluetooth, of course. You won't find any Bluetooth or voice recognition mounted controls, but you do have steering wheel mounted audio controls, of course, and you can change your different media sources by doing this. And then you have a map, but you have to go to the Scion dealership to get that installed, and it costs an extra $600. I don't know why they would have a map and just make it on the screen. Doesn't make sense to me. But you do have HD radio, of course, and then you have your CD player right here. And it's very simple to use. I actually have a 2012 Camry, and it uses pretty much the same system as this one, and it works very well. Now, as far as the way the TC drives, it drives pretty good. It's not as fun to drive as a FRS. However, with that good sounding exhaust and a decent amount of power, it's pretty exceptional at being fun to drive. And this nice steering wheel does help out a lot too. And you do have your voice recognition button right here.
After the beep, say a phone command.
And you'll just say call a specific name or something like that. And you do have your AC controls, very conveniently located and nice and easy to read, simple, very, very simple to use. Rear window defroster, your recycling mode, it's very hot down here in Arizona. You have your power outlet, and then of course you have your panoramic sunroof, which gives the cabin a more airy feel. And you have your cruise control right here, just like how every Toyota is and Lexus is, your stock is always right there. And then you have your intermittent windshield wipers, of course. As far as the gauge cluster goes, I like these gauges. They're pretty simple yet kinda sporty. It's not too over the top. Don't expect to find anything like a TFT display or anything like that. However, it gets the job done. Alright, and let's go ahead and shut down the TC. Let's go ahead and check out the rear seat space as well as the trunk capacity. Now, trunk capacity is okay. It's pretty good, I have to say. These rear seats do fold down, which helps out a lot. And it is a hatchback, so. Now, to get into the rear seat, just pull this up and slide it forward and hop right in. And then when you do sit back here, you will find actually it has a decent amount of room. It's not what you expect out of a two-door. Now, you do have cup holders back here. Pretty nice feature to have. And like I said, you do have your panoramic sunroof, which gives it a more airy feel inside the cabin. So that's pretty nice. Don't expect to find any matte pockets back here or anything like that. Now, sitting in the front passenger seat, there's a lot of room up here. You do get this special TRD Racing Development badging, which looks actually pretty nice, I have to say. But you will find a decently sized glove box compartment. It's not damp at all. Alright, so is the Scion TC a good choice among youthful buyers? Well, personally, I do think it is. Its generous amount of standard features, its decent amount of power and exceptional handling, as well as its decent amount of room, make it a very compelling choice among this segment. Now remember, this is Cameron Birch from Cameron's Car Reviews.